Of course, the first is that you're going to find innovative solutions to solve real-life problems and therefore create an impact on the society. But there's another portion is that most of such innovation are really interdisciplinary, and therefore there is a component where I have to continuously learn about the new things and to discover new things. I think networking is a very critical part of both research and innovation. It helps you find who are the potential, where are your resources, who are your potential funders, as well as potential collaborators in that space. As to how and when you should start looking for it, you should start as early as possible. And it can be just simply reaching out to speakers that's been invited, to give a scientific talk. It may not be on the topic of your research, but it's clearly you can establish some kind of connections and understand that particular person's finding, which may be useful in the subsequent future research work. When I first started, I was really more like an introvert. I didn't actually want to talk to people. But I think if we make an effort that, for example, in every seminars what we went attend or every conference that we go to, you make little steps and say, for example, I want to meet and get to know one person well in that, but after that seminar. Take little steps and make that kind of conversation. I think it is much easier to go, and after some times, you build that kind of confidence how to start conversation. And especially in a new era when everything goes by emails and internet, we sometimes lose that kind of ability to strike a conversation, not just say yes, no, hi, my name, but rather to cultivate certain kind of curiosity about that particular person kind of work and where it comes in. So start with little steps. Know at least one person from every seminar or for every conference, and that will set you along for a long path to go. I think I go in with the idea that there is actually no conflicts between publication and doing things that's for innovation and for enterprise. It's just that publication is, you can see as a short term, and whereas innovation and enterprise is realizing the impact of your publications for a much longer term. So I don't see there's a conflict. It's knowing or setting expectation to the research staff of how they should balance the work. So I think that's where I'm coming from. So I really want them to learn, experience that process of not just doing the scientific lab stuff, but also to reach out to other people to know about that. And most of the time, that actually helps in their research as well. And to find out that, oh, hey, that person actually got the machine or that resources that will allow me to facilitate my work. So it's just a short-term, long-term goal, and realizing and balancing it should be part and parcel of, in fact, most scientists. Specifically for Singapore, it will be important for an aspiring researcher or innovator to know what is the direction of the nation. For example, like RIE 2025 or RIE 2030, where is the focus and the direction is go. That's one. Second thing is, again, about the networking. If you network, you get glimpses of what is going to be in the future, where is the direction, and that sets you up in a very early stage whether you should start preparing for the next phase, and getting ready before even the new RIE comes on board. I think that's where, at least in Singapore, that should be done, and in fact anywhere in the world. I believe that we should, two things. One, not afraid to fail, because there's most of the time, failure, you learn from them. And it comes from various ends, from even rejection from a publication to a pitch, sales, or a story that is rejected. So not afraid of failure. And then on the other side of the coin is to be very resilient about it. If you believe in what you're doing, you get, for every failure, you hear the advice of people, understand more, and then each time that you go again and again, your pitch will get better, your stories will get better, and then you get so used to be able to talk in that certain style and confidence, and that will set you on the right path as well. So both not afraid of failure and be resilient about it.